Oh my goodness. I had to start a couple minutes early because they were playing and Jamesy was just making the best noises. So I was hoping, and I'm still hoping, that it actually got recorded. Yeah, they're having a blast this morning. And as you all know, they are very much a part of everything that I do. So it's only fair that they get some camera time too. So happy Friday, everyone. I hope that you have had a wonderful week and that you have some plans for this weekend that are just phenomenal. Things that make you happy. These boys make me so happy. I just love watching them play. And I do this all the time. That's my boy making all the noises. Can y'all hear it? So, it's Friday and I have a project I'm trying to at least mostly finish up and have something to my client today. I'm looking forward to getting a bunch of taxes done, and you know, it's just tax season. This is my life during tax season. I'm kind of glued to my office, to my desk. I don't really leave the house too much, but I have to have some balance, and so last night I worked pretty late, and today I just need to knock stuff out so that I don't have to work late, and I need to go out and get in the sun for a little bit before the sun goes down, even if I have to stop and come back in the office for a little bit. But I think that maybe we'll take the dogs out this afternoon and sit outside for a little bit. Got the deck pressure washed, so maybe we'll just go sit on the deck for a little bit and enjoy some of the nicer weather. And hopefully that will give me some refreshed perspective and just be able to spend some time with my puppies and my husband, and you know, just enjoy each other's company. So we'll try and do that this afternoon. They get very self-conscious on the camera. But yeah, that's about the size of it for today. That's really all I got going on. And still doing the carnivore diet. Definitely not eating as much as I should. I got some chicken wings yesterday. Steve picked those up for me. That and some chicken thighs, some boneless chicken thighs. So I made some chicken wings up. I need to get all that put away. Picked up 20 pounds of chicken wings, jumbo chicken wings, and 15 pounds of boneless chicken thighs. So I need to package that up and get it put in the freezer. I need to make some more. I made some last night. I need to make some more and put those in the refrigerator so that because I eat that just like a quick snack or an easy meal or a snack. So I have eaten breakfast for like the last 4 days without before I've had my coffee. So I have followed that little thing. And I haven't taken any medication for IBS or anything to help me digest my food. So that's positive because everything is still going well. My stomach is not bloated. I absolutely have a pudgy tummy, but I have some weight to lose, some fat to lose, but I'm not bloated, so or not majorly bloated, so it's much more comfortable to live that way. We have a couple people watching now. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I've been here watching the puppies play and letting them be on camera for a little bit. So I'm a little chilly this morning. Oh. They make the best noises. I hope you guys can hear that. So anyway, yeah, it's Friday, and I hope everyone has an amazing weekend and has had an amazing week. And make sure that you are living your life to the fullest. Take care of yourself and enjoy it. You never know when you're not going to get to tell your loved ones I love you. So make sure you do that every day. Tell the people that you love, you care about them. And just, you don't know when your last day is either. So do things that make you happy. Live a life that makes you happy. These boys make me absolutely happy. What are you doing, JoJo? Like I said, any questions, just drop them in the chat. Otherwise, we're just going to watch the boys for a few more minutes, and then I will get back to work. He likes to boop. You're silly. You guys are so silly. Any questions? Or are you guys just enjoying watching the boys too? Hi, JoJo. Hi, Joey. Joey Joe. Hi, buddy. I cleaned up my office, I think, just so that I could put more blankets down for the boys. All right. Well, I mean, I guess I will stay here and we will continue to watch the boys. If there's any questions, I will answer. Oh, hey, we got somebody. Angela says, did you go to the spring check-in yesterday? I did not. For eBay? I didn't even pay attention that it was going on. Did we learn anything good? Other than the fact that eBay went down sometime overnight. A bunch of people were missing all their listings. I didn't get any sales overnight. I pretty much only do the accounting side for eBay. I mean, I do they're working on Terapeak for mobile. Okay. I just have it linked inside of my my browser. So I just click on the shortcut in my browser and go straight to Terapeak. So that's how I use it from mobile. New background tool for photos. Yeah, all that stuff just makes it more difficult. It's like, less is more. eBay, we don't need all of those things and charge us less fees. I mean, it's like 38 to 40% of every sale is fees if you're promoting. Bobby loves to thrift. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you guys here this morning. Thanks for stopping in and leaving comments. I'm just watching my puppies. Oh, look, you guys are both in Ohio. I mean, different parts of Ohio, but you're both in Ohio. I am in Maryland. I've been through Ohio. We stopped at a few places in Ohio on our way to Chicago a few years back. Bobby's an hour from Cleveland. Any questions? Do y'all have good plans for the weekend? I hope everybody's had a good week. I hope you didn't have too much trouble with eBay last night. A lot of people, their eBay was down. They couldn't list. Supposedly listings were still live, but you couldn't see them in Seller Hub. I was asleep. I didn't notice the problem, but I also didn't have any overnight sales. So, okay, so on Poshmark, this is what you need to do. Go download the sales activity report. They don't they're hiding fees. So this is what you need to do. You either take your 1099 if you got a 1099, or you take the gross sales on the sales activity report, and you subtract the net sales from either the gross sales or the 1099. The difference you need to put in your bookkeeping for your platform fees, your selling costs for Poshmark. Okay, so because that needs to go onto your taxes against the gross income or the 1099. And the only way to get all to get all of the fees from Poshmark is to subtract that net sales amount and get that difference. So get that difference. If you've already got some of your fees in your bookkeeping, then you're going to need to, net those together. So take your sales activity report. Your gross sales is what's going to go on your taxes as your gross income. You're going to subtract the net sales from the gross income, and you're going to put that on your taxes for your bookkeeping for your selling costs. Jessica says, I love the idea of your pets being part of your business. I have a German Shepherd. That's wonderful. I had a German Shepherd years ago. And yeah, I mean, they are absolutely part of my life. And the way that I look at my business and taxes is to have revenue streams that include the things in my life that I love. That way, everything becomes tax deductible. And if I'm keeping the money in my pocket, then I can further stimulate the economy in the way that I would prefer to stimulate the economy, instead of giving the money to the government and letting them get to send it elsewhere. All right, so gross says 14,000, and then after fees, it says 10,000. So your net sales, is your net sales say 10,000? If your net sales says 10,000, then you're going to say 14,000 minus 10 equals 4,000, and that 4,000 needs to go on your taxes as an expense. It needs to go into your bookkeeping and then into your taxes as an expense. If you're using the inventory section, the cost of goods section and the taxes, then the $4,000 would be what would go in the other fees, like the cost of goods other. So it gives you beginning inventory, which should be 0, and then all your inventory purchases, and then materials and supplies, and ending inventory, which also should be 0. And then there's if you're using OLT, because I'm very fluent with OLT, then right below that, there's a box that says, do you have other expenses? And you click that box and it'll pop up, and you'll put in selling costs or platform fees or Poshmark fees, and then put in that $4,000 right there. Click save and continue, click save and continue, and move along adding more expenses. And this is recorded, so you can go back and listen to it again. Jessica says, mine is getting old. Last month spent about $2,000 on medicine and vet appointments. Aw. I also have a very old ferret. He will be 7 in April. I don't think he's going to make it that far. I really need to make an appointment with the vet for him. But my husband refuses to talk about it. Hey guys, don't shoot the blankies. I should do a doggy cam. Angela says, Cheryl, I have a question about expenses, but not comfortable commenting publicly. I am a new, returning after a 10-year hiatus reseller on eBay. So I have, if you keep it to one question, I have no problems with you emailing me with one question. If it's several questions, I would appreciate that, you just set up a consultation and get all of your questions answered. But yeah, I understand you could also join my Facebook group and do it as an anonymous post. So that's an option too. I prefer to try to keep the help that I give away public so that everybody gets the benefit of it. I will most likely be opening up some consultations next week. If you send me an email at Cheryl at sawcheryl.com. So Cheryl, CHERYL at SAWCHERYL.com. I'll drop that in the chat. Generally, I would just drop you the link for the consultation, but with tax season being what it is, and I've been swamped, I have not had any openings for consultations. Like, I got booked up and then I had to close the window for others. So Tom says, money that I put in separate savings account for my daughter that I pay $1 per package she helps with. What is the limit and when can she access, and can it only be used for school? Yeah, Tom, we've had this conversation a few times, and thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. So if you're going to have your kids do work for you, then you need to have a separate bank account with that's a custodial account. It has to have their name on it, and yours or your spouse's or their other parent's name on it. You guys have access to it. You can allow them access to it. You can't use it for room and board type expenses, but you can use it for anything else, any extracurricular activities, something else that they want to do, like dance or writing lessons or buying a new pair of sneakers that you don't want to do. So the limit, so that you don't have to put so that they don't have to pay tax or file a return on it, is whatever the single limit is, and I think it's like $13,000 right now. But you do have to make sure that you make the payments on a regular basis into that account, and you also have to have a written SOP for what their responsibilities are, what you're paying them for. Jessica says, dog retreats are a good business. LOL, maybe I'm in the wrong business. you know what? Dog people spend a ton of money. And I mean, I look for things that um, are dog friendly. Now, that being said, my dogs, they are rescues, and I can't let them run free with other dogs. Um, but I mean, being able to go to like breweries and restaurants where I can take my dogs, and or campgrounds where they're welcome. And I mean, I have to generally have to call ahead or read their fine print and make sure that um, they're welcome, because as you can tell, they are pity breeds. They're mutts. They're rescues. They're mutts. I've got no idea really what they are, but they resemble pit bulls, and they have a pit bulls have a bad rap. Now, my guys are super friendly, but like Jamesy's great. Wilson is Joey, what are you doing? Joseph, what are you doing? Are you eating Mama's blanket? Come here. Come up here. Jamesy, are you tired, buddy? My poor Jamesy boy is tired now. So having places that I can go to, that I can take them, and I'm really thankful for. We really enjoy. I mean, we bought a camper so that we can take them with, and still be able to go do things, because we couldn't. Like Steve and I couldn't even go to the swimming pool when we went camping when we had after we got the dogs, because we couldn't leave them in the tent. So we would go up to the pool, and one of us would hold the dogs while the other one got to go in the pool, and then we would swap, and that just wasn't great. So um, so yeah, I mean, now everybody's comfortable, and we've all got beds to sleep in, and Wilson is hilarious, because he will ask to go into the air conditioning or ask to go into the heat. But Wilson used to be, oh my goodness, I've got video. He would chatter when he saw another dog. We've done a lot of training with him, and he's gotten much better. And then Joey has an issue with like the fence or the door. Anybody that's on the other side, or any dog that's on the other side, is an issue. Once you come in the house, now we haven't had a whole lot of with other dogs, but once you're in the house, he's great. But while you're on the other side, he sounds like he's going to tear you to pieces. Jessica says she likes campers, and she has the same situation with her dog, but he's not rescued. I mean, it's all about the training. So I've spent thousands on getting them trained, and I've spent the most on James, because he's my baby boy, and my husband is Wilson is his, and he's like, no, he doesn't need that. So yeah, but yeah, I could talk about my boys for hours and hours, and watch them play, and talk about other dogs, and talk about rescue, and yeah, all those things, because I think that they're the best part of humanity. All right, everyone. It is almost 9 o'clock. I haven't done a 30-minute call in a while, but I thank you guys for coming this morning. I know that we've still got like 5 people watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing everybody back on Monday. Bobby says, I have an 11-pound Yorkie poo. I do e-color training. It saved us. It can be controversial. Yes, it can. And there's the buzz where it's not, the whole thing. And there's, the beeps and stuff where you're not necessarily shocking. I used to train like years and years ago, and so I'm still used to the old style, but I'm learning the new methods and things, and I think that they're definitely very beneficial. Bobby says she uses Tone Recall Lifesaver. I will have to look that up. I do have FI collars for all of them, and keep them charged just in case, since we do travel and camp and go hiking and things like that, just to make sure that we can track them if something were to happen. But come here. Tell everybody bye. Tell everybody bye. See? Tell everybody bye. All right. Have a great day, everyone. If you need me, reach out, shoot me an email, and I will see you back on Monday.